Hi friends, Bill here from Bill's Reviews and Tech Tips. Glad to have you along with us as today we take an up-close look at what I'm wearing on my head. This is the Audio-Technica BPHS1 Boom headset. In my world, we just finished the 25th anniversary season of a radio program that I host, and every episode of that show is done outside of a studio. So we are on location at different places every single week, and when we do that, this headset is my go-to as the host headset. My guests may be on other microphones, but this is the one that I wear. And I know that as we get into the review, some of you are very technically oriented. Some of you audiophiles want to have all of the specs listed out for you. We're not going to do that in this review, and here's why. Because for many people who are a part of this conversation, they just want to know one thing. Does it sound good? Is it tinny? Does it bring out bass and baritone if you have that kind of a voice like I do? Is it worth the investment, right? So we're just going to kind of keep things simple in this review and let you go look up the specs if you want to go through all of that information. We'll put some of it on the screen, but it's going to be kind of hard to read, right? So I want to do a little comparison for you. I am in my podcast studio right now, and I thought it'd be a good time to compare mics. So to this point, you've been listening exclusively to the Audio-Technica headset. Let me mute this and switch over to our Rode mic, our Rode Pod mic in the studio, so you can hear how that sounds. Because sometimes the best way to do a comparison in audio is to have one mic next to another, and whenever we're in studio, this is the mic that I go with. So I'm very pleased with the Rode Pod mic, but the review takes us over. Let's go back to the headset as I mute the pod mic and come back to the headset. Brings us back to this so you can hear the difference between the two and decide for yourself what you like the most. I have not touched, enhanced, EQ'd anything about this audio coming from the headset. I want you to hear it kind of raw as it comes through. Yeah, there are a lot of EQ settings you can throw on it to suit your voice and to suit your needs. But for now, this very comfortable, really flexible, really sturdily built headset is my favorite one in the marketplace. I'm really glad that I picked it up a couple years ago. I think you will love it. It is very versatile, and maybe you're not doing a radio show, maybe you're not doing podcasts, maybe you're a streamer, and you have a need to just kind of sit back and comfort. I will tell you this, that I have some older headsets in my studio that are so uncomfortable that by the time you're done with an hour or two broadcast, you have a headache, like a literal physical headache, and a big, I don't have a lot of hair up here, and a big red splotch from where the thing was digging into your skull. It's a very comfortable headset. I do recommend making sure that you have on it at all times the windscreen to cut down on some of the breathing sounds. And also the positioning of this boom is really important. If you get this thing too high, then we're going to hear the Darth Vader breathing. If you get it down too low, then it sounds a little bit distant. I guess that goes without saying. So that's our quick look at the Audio-Technica BPHS1 Boom headset. I really like it. I think you will as well. Thanks for joining us here on Bill's Reviews and Tech Tips. We'll see you next time.